quick as I can.
Also, Era.
Yes,
I
sir.
found out what was causing that visual glitch.
Oh, what was it? Please tell me, because I spent like an entirely way too long amount of time trying to figure out what was causing it.
The max HP calculation.
Really?
Yes, the max HP calculation. It's repeatable. I showed it last night.
And there is absolutely nothing about it that should be causing that.
That would be, well, I want to
Google
say
Sheets.
Excel, but it's Sheets. They both have weird things like that.
I was so angry last night when I found that out.
Yeah.
The max HP calculation.
That would literally drive me nuts. As I said, I
We-
spent
we've
entirely...
just-
Go ahead.
On the plus side, we can fix it simply with bolding or unbolding and then rebolding. So we're just going to tell everybody that to do that, because literally there is nothing in any of this that should be causing that.
I even rebuilt it from a completely new, fresh, empty sheet with no copy pasting whatsoever. Rewrote the code for it, and it still did it.
That's... Okay, that's Google Sheets and Excel-like programs for you. And
Yep.
minor update...
So it's repeatable.
Yeah, that's annoying. Minor update, apparently I have a singular snail.
Okay.
Woohoo, surprise snail.
I
Hey, Digi,
just
what's the
saw a
title?
snail float across the fish tank and then disappear into
Yes.
some things.
What's the title?
Oh, clearing the ledger.
Okay.
I'll throw it at you.
Hi, Brian. But okay, we got an
Hi,
answer, and I don't like what the answer is. Fantastic. Just like always.
I know, right? I was actually legitimately livid last night. I was crashing the fuck out.
I'm just going to be silently irritated about it this entire session, so... If RGB bites somebody, that might be why now.
Have fun in your med tent.
Oh, I've been sequestered to the corner, right. Well,
Just think that a patient needs a direct injection.
that's how
They'll be happy for it. Look, if the protogens are anything like Sprocket, they'll enjoy it.
Hey, Erebus. Hey, Merle. Hey, Jits. Hi, Azure. Pat the plushie dragon.
I know, I'm so cute that Azure's become a plushie.
You're
I
so
know, right?
cute.
It was a blend of words that failed to leave my brain. It sounded like I'm, but it was he's.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I just came back from like one of those naps that like you swear you're just gonna close your eyes for a bit, and then you wake up and a side of your face is covered in drool and you're like 20 degrees hotter than you were because you accidentally put on blankets in the middle of the fuck summer.
Just admit that the
So I'm
fur
still
has
recovering
gotten into your
mentally.
brain, like every other fuzz
So
dragon
what's-
out there.
What's gotten in my brain?
Yes.
It's a blue
Okay.
bat. Pat the Noibat.
Blue.
Blue bat, also cute.
True. Azure, there is no way I was forgetting that. That was way too cute. You got so flustered just because of the whole plushie thing, and congratulations, now I'm treating you like a plushie.
If we squish him, does he go squeak?
Probably. I know Blue Bat does. Azure probably does
like-
too.
Azure, memes never get forgotten here.
This is where memes go to
Oh.
become immortal and never get forgotten. Even
I think
ones
this is
that
beyond a meme.
even
This
the
is
We
a
ones
new
still-
lifestyle.
We still bring up Rex using toilet paper to wash the dishes.
First time I've heard of this, and that is one of the most Rex things I've heard.
Not just once, not just twice, 3 times before I finally got him to stop.
Oh, this wasn't like a we ran out of things, desperate measures sort of situation. It was.
It was.
Oh
the
no,
op-
we had scrubbies that my grandma made that could be used to wash the dishes. We also had dish rags. We had plenty of options. He just decided to use toilet paper.
Is
And
it-
technically, I can kind of count a 4th because we had just gotten a delivery of groceries and Rex brought them in. And he said he was going to go do the dishes with his hand on top of the new toilet paper we had just gotten. And I'm like, you are not using those. Granted, he didn't realize that he was resting his hand on top of them, but still.
Oh boy.
His excuse is that he was using the toilet paper to dry the dishes instead of just laying them out. And they were out of paper towels.
I mean, you also don't dry dishes with paper towels. You just use a normal rag.
Or just leave them out.
No,
and let
you
them air
leave
dry.
them. You want to let them air dry.
Well, it depends on if you need them right away, or if they're things that have crevices that don't air dry very well.
None of them fell into those categories.
Nah, I tried to be empathetic.
Azure, you're not in danger. It's really hard to put a plushie in danger.
Yeah, it's like genuinely the fun of plushies. They're like as close to an immortal as you can get until the stuffing comes out, and then that's just more fun. I feel like you have sequins. Like those really glittery Beanie Babies. And plushies are like synths. You can add and remove attachments at will. All you need is a needle and thread.
Hi, Geeman.
Hi, Gimond. Speaking of squeak-producing entities,
Again, Azure, I thought we covered this. It's really hard to harm a plushie like you. I don't know what all the gravestones are for.
Alright, shall we get this started?
Sure.
I'm ready.
Yep, we got everyone here.
Ready, Enja?
I'm ready.
Cool. Hello, all of you beautiful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is Fallout Twin Cities Scar, Season 1, Episode 8, Clearing the Ledger. This is one of our tabletop RPG campaigns being run with our custom SCAR system, or Stories and Creatures in Alternate Realities. This system is available for open playtest on our Discord as well as itch.io. Go take a look at it. Give us feedback. Now. Do it. Right this second. Go check it out. It's free. Go. Do so. Let us know. But for now, this is a Fallout campaign, and we're going to start with introductions. Go for it, Enja.
Hello and good day, everyone. I am your storyteller for this evening, Enja Lumareus. I play the allies, I play the enemies, and I orchestrate all manner of events that will be befalling our players today, starting with Dr. Hex.
Hello, I am Talterius, and I will be playing one part of the Synth Twins. I'll be playing Hex, the poison metal type synth, who is the mechanic of the group. Well, one of them. The long-lasting mechanic, for when things aren't meant to explode or shatter in spectacular ways. On to Isel.
Hey, I'm Heeman, and I'm playing Isol, the Fire Sonic Alligator. I finally got it right for once. Add to the Lucinda.
Hello, I am Viv. I will be playing Lucinda, the Astral Shadow Deathclaw. I am the main caster of the group. Totally safely harnessing radiation to do crazy magical nonsense, hopefully in the future, when I'm actually good at magic. On to the next Doctor.
Hello, I'm Drunk Dragonair, and I'm going to be playing Dr. RGB, the other half of the synth twins, also metal poison type, and the medic of the group. Currently happily in his medic tent, doing medic-y things, because medics do medic-y things in medic tents. Who would have thunked? Go ahead, Sprocket.
Hi, I'm Okifer, and I play Sprocket, the light and metal type, who definitely doesn't forget to say light and metal 2-3 out of times 3-2-3. I don't have brain damage, I just can't do numbers. Anyway, I like to fix things until they explode, and I'm here to hit people with rebar. On to our scout Venro, who was last seen fangs deep in the ankle of some poor scribe.
Ankle? No, you gotta go for the jugular. It's where, the neck. That's where it'll flow best. The venom, you know? But anyways, I am Razim, and I will be playing as Venro, the poison earth type Night Stalker. And Scout. And Snuppy. And Bitey Boy. And for the recap, we'll go with Lucinda.
All right. Let's see if I can remember what all happened properly and in the correct order. All right, so I believe we started off with everyone but Lucinda chit-chatting and getting food. Generally having a nice, quiet time with some of the other protogens, whatever they are. While Lucinda was teaching admin Lavinia?
Lavinia.
Okay. How to do magic, which I'm sure will have no long-lasting repercussions of any sort. And doing so allowed her to learn to do a little bit of magic, which is cool. Actually, kind of unexpected. Let's go. After that, Lucinda got to go do the funny scanner thing, where we got to see what the scanner said she was supposed to eat, which was a bunch of nonsense for the most part. Because, what can't a Deathclaw eat? After that, we see what happened next. I believe we talked with one of the little security protogens for a little bit, essentially streamlining our general plan. We got a medical tent set up for Dr. RGB, I think. Yeah, Dr. RGB. He's the Healy one, I think. So he will actually not be doing combat with us, which, hopefully that'll turn out well. Lavinia is apparently going to be being sniper rifling on the roof in a suit of super fancy power armor stuff. And, the sandstorm hit. So it is time to try and drive off the Brotherhood. As long as we can avoid the knights and, everyone that's a higher rank than them, we will probably live. Probably. Unless the dice hate us the way they do Rain, in which case we're...
A generous bestowal.
Jim and _ tip, $10.67. Razim smile.
Demond, thank you very much for that tip. Thank you for the support. That is the first tier of the tip goal completed.
Ooh, yay. All right. Now let's see. After that, so the sandstorm hit. It got pretty bad. And we decided that the best method was for Lucinda, myself, and Vinro to scout ahead a little bit and come from a side entrance to try and pick off the people at the back. You know, the scribes, tech support, the people who can't really fight that well and are integral to keeping the Brotherhood of Steel camp actually functioning. And hey, would you look at that? We found a couple and attacked. And I don't think we actually took one of them out, so this is going to be interesting. At least the rest of the party is only a little ways behind us, so maybe they'll show up in time to help. I believe that's everything.
Problem is, we gotta call them in, and they're probably going to alert the rest of the camp.
This is not
If they-
exactly stealthy.
Yeah, we attempted it, okay? I mean, the sandstorm got increased by a storm card, so if they don't have some method of communication like we do, no one's hearing anything other than the sound of sand in your face. Well, if I missed anything, someone can let me know or add on.
I do believe you're good.
Huzzah!
Well, off to you, Enja.
Oh yeah, that is one thing. The sandstorm is one level of intensity higher due to somebody playing one of those cards.
Ah, yes, there is that.
I did mention that and remember. Huzzah. If only because I wish for Stormborn once again.
Yeah, I put emphasis on it just to inspire any would-be gremlins and or chaos beings to play more.
Just imagining the meme Elmo on fire thing.
But it's sad.
Yeah.
I abrade you. Wait, no, it's Barney.
So I'm gonna have to prep for sandpaper wounds. Got it.
More than likely.
We don't have any cats in the party. Oh, from the sand, right.
And
Enja!
Jinx.
Digi.
Once again, the neighbors have taken him
Foiled.
away.
Foiled again.
Somebody please
I'm inside
activate the
Enja's
save Enja
woes.
from the neighbors protocol.
We still haven't even discovered what the neighbors are in the Fallout game yet.
So does that mean unleash the death claws or keep them reined in?
We'll get back to you on that.
Yippee! I'll keep the death claws to myself then. Blue Bat, you can hide wherever you want, but that's not going to stop it. The plushies will get snuggled, and they will squeak.
Blue Bat, if you didn't want to get snuggled, then why did you give Thales a copy of you that actively tries to get snuggled?
I know, right?
It's really cute how Blue Bat's like, no, I'm a plushie, but also runs away, don't snuggle me, but then is also like, snuggle me so much that I squeak. It's the duality of plushies.
See, look at how squeaky he gets.
Aw, look at the squeaks. There's a squeaky little guy. I just want to squeak you. If I press your belly, do you have a squeaker inside of it that makes you squeak even more squeakily?
I don't know if it'd be a difference between that and it being a blush button.
Human, I've got a question for you. What's it being like on the outside of this?
Raymond, you're muted if you don't know.
The protocol is active. He might be trying to save an
I knew
engine.
I was muted. It's just I was numbing food.
Mm.
I am safe this time. But squeak.
I'm safe this time. Proceeds to do a buoy squeak. A buoy?
I feel like saying Gimmond is safe from the squeak is a false statement. The squeak is always there, looming, waiting to strike at the slightest provocation. The squeak is their curse, their burden to bear, but it is a burden that brings delight to all around them.
You don't even have to prompt it sometimes. If you just look at him, he'll squeak. Gimmon, you're going to be a joy to have in my
Sprockets.
house. I'm just going to walk by and look at you, and you're going to squeak, aren't you? Mike peaked. Job done. Moving on.
Congratulations. Job's done.
Yes, my lord.
Golden. Gimmond.
Is the Edge back from the neighbors yet?
The squeaking will continue until the Enja returns.
Absolutely. We have to entertain and fill time somehow.
Is that
That's
a
true.
threat or a
Yep.
promise? Gimmon.
Anyways, I haven't seen Azure talk after I got a password out of him, so I might have actually broken him.
Oh, well.
I'd say that's very good. Azure deserves to be broken, like in very good, positive ways.
I mean,
But
you
you
guys
keep
are
up to
being
me.
you guys are being entertaining. I'm eating food.
Oh yeah. Self-care, let's go.
Look,
Woohoo.
I have white mac and
Oh, that sounds
Could-
so good.
I had crab
Couldn't
cakes
hear
and mac
all
and
of that,
cheese.
but you know.
I haven't had cheddar in so long, I can't find it here. I had 3 pieces of raw linguine pasta before session, so I'm good to go until after session.
I mean, Azure, you could always take a note from Blue Bad or Geemond and just squeak instead. Plushies are good at that.
Yeah, plushies are very good at squeaking. And also, since you're a dragon, you can be an aggressive plushie. You can be the one to deliver the snuggles. I do that as Oki all the time.
as is my right, I point and I say bottom behavior.
Lol.
It's so true.
Feel the backhand of justice!
Hi,
I
buddy.
even have an
Vari talks.
I even have an emote for this.
Oh boy.
It's the funniest timing. You said that just as Vari started talking.
Look, a bottom.
I love being around so many bottom talkers. It's infinite entertainment for me. It fills me with energy seeing so many cute people be cute.
Wow,
You
Gibbon.
see, Vari, it's very easy to dare when you're cute.
Yeah, I have to
I mean,
agree with
what-
Tal on this one.
What are you gonna do about it, Vari? Be cute at me?
Gonna aggressively blush?
He's going to go,
Push.
oh no, and then he's gonna say, dang it, and then he's gonna huff, and then he's gonna just let me win, because that's how this works.
Yeah.
I want to
That's-
see a fan artist out there, somebody draw an aggressive blush, somebody blushing aggressively. I want to see this.
Ixadrass could probably blush aggressively.
I've seen aggressive blushing. Like, some people blush when they get really angry.
But that's angry blushing. That isn't blushing aggressively, I would argue.
Not blush negative emotion, blush murderous. Got it.
Vote for aggressive blushing.
Oh, good job, Azure. See, I knew you could do it.
Oh, Azure squeaked. Oh, the squeaker. Azure, you're such a good plushie. You're learning the ways.
See, you make a pretty good plushie.
I think Azure makes her a fantastic plushie.
Well, this just means that Azure's going to end up in a pile, and a bunch of dragons are going to pile on top of that pile, and the problem is solved, right?
Well, he's
Oh,
already a
that's
dragon
so
plushie,
true.
so, like, you know.
Yeah, just dragon pile. It's just what we do. You balance out the fluffy dragons and the scaly dragons, the heat gets distributed, and the plushies get squished. So, like, is Azure plushie like normal plushie sized or dragon sized plushie? Because this changes logistics.
Depends how bottomy he's being.
Anja.
Anja.
Digi.
Yes, people truly choose the worst timing. Hello, I'm back.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Oh,
Welcome back. Oh my god,
hello.
Anja. Hi, didn't expect to see you here. You're so cool.
We took to teasing chat to entertain while you're gone.
Now that's the thing you do normally anyway.
Well,
I
yeah,
would say
but
we
normally
just
we don't do
devised-
it aggressively for this long during tabletops.
Okay. But I apologize.
I will say, there is the exception of somebody discovering something new about themselves, which is like peak cuteness.
Oh.
But I believe the floor is yours, Anja.
Okay. So, shall we continue with the beginnings of combat, or shall we pop back over and see how RGB's doing?
I vote RGB because apparently he's going to be biting people.
Oh.
I don't know, right? I'll be entertaining.
Ooh.
Aggressive medicine applications.
Well, things aren't quite as quiet as a field doctor might have otherwise hoped from effectively an ambush. As something's happened.
Uh-oh.
Yes. After the first shot from Lavinia's gun, something happened because you see the paladin exploding out of the sand with the head knight with rocket boots.
Well, fuck.
Yes, so that's a little bit of a problem. However, I'd like you to make an check and a lore check.
Oh boy. 3 dice, 3 dice. Okay, here we go.
Fingers crossed something nice happens.
I could use.
A miss. Not enough
Oop.
ale.
Or the viewers interfere.
I mean, both are acceptable, right? Can't do much with that, so roll again for lore. Can't do much with that I'm willing to do right now. Give me 1 second, I'll get this typed out. Yeah, 3 for appraise, 1 for lore.
Nice.
I'll take 3 for 3 dice.
Yeah, very good. Now, there's something wrong as you're looking upon these two.
Oh,
The head knight is a head knight, but the paladin, as you are realizing with a sinking feeling, that this faction doesn't know the first thing about the Steel Brotherhood. Granted, this is their first encounter, and they were performing admirably well, but there's something you know. That's not a paladin. That's a senior paladin.
well, that's getting broadcast among the brutes that are all within short range.
Yeah, I definitely want that paladin nowhere near us.
Yeah, and I've got a really dumb question. How high up are they?
About 35 feet. However, before you do anything else, there's something that is mildly surprising. As you're noticing, now you have caretaker units assigned to you, but the janitor units have also come outside, and they have surprising armaments for what you'd assume from a janitor unit, as there are 8 of them, and they are leveling rotary grenade launchers and pointing upwards.
May I have a pair of sunglasses to put them on, please?
Of course you may.
This is where we turn away coolly. During the explosions, right? That's what you're supposed to do?
Potentially.
Can
It's variable.
You know, since I can't exactly shoot myself, could I possibly do an aid another, though, just to help them aim? And I might be helping them aim directly at the boots.
Of course you may.
Well, they're getting 2 dice, and if my application of reattachment counts, 3 dice from me. Of course, I am not directly involved. I would never want to hurt anybody, but that guy's got
Oh,
a
don't
aiming a
worry,
little off.
because here's the wonderful thing about these protogens. When possible, every attack is a is a coordinated combo attack. So the paladin, assuming that basically the main attack force had gone in to attack his troops, looks down as he's broken 3 of the sand, thinking he's got a great shot at the lead unit, only to see what he dismissed as cleaning units
fall yet.
all aiming at him with grenade launchers. And the head knight doesn't seem to quite know what to make of this. The paladin is throwing forth his shield in front of him and wondering if the armor will hold. Now, let's see. Your 3 dice plus 8 janitor units with their circle AoE ranged attack, ranged weapon, explosives. So they're both going to be taking this. Let's roll some funny dice.
So it seems the proclivity for blowing things up just kind of runs in the janitor line.
Apparently.
So it seems.
And apparently I need to get long-range communication with my brother ASAP because he's going to get a video recording of this later put into his brain.
Understandable.
File
Look,
share.
it's on the docket. It's on the docket.
Go forth. Oh, hello.
Warm.
This one wishes for violence, I see.
How many explosions is that?
That was like 5 or 6. They're obviously
Yes.
not thinking because,
Yeah.
just win.
Okay. Now I'm going to roll severity. Add. With the force of 8 grenades directly against the power armor, especially while airborne and employing the rocket boots, those rocket boots aren't going to hold up too well. For the head knight, the senior paladin, his shield has been sundered significantly. His armor is charred, but he is still moving. The head knight drops into the interior field.
I'm bad. Bad to the bone.
The question is does he get up right away?
His armor is sparking and sizzling, and the janitor units are pointing at him. Until he throws the entire left arm of his power armor off directly into one of the janitor units. And they tumble backward with a very cracked visor. As, okay. It's fight time outside the medical tent now.
Well, I'll grab the janitor unit that's down. I am in the medical tent now. Never shoot the medic.
Understandable.
Now, if they choose to do that, then I have to do shit. But until then, I'm a medic.
The caretaker units also have armaments, but they are not particularly willing to join the fight unless the situation deems it necessary. And janitor units are, as you know, a hardy bunch.
As long as we don't get explodified. E.g., please aim.
So yes, exciting things are are happening over there. Now, question: should we play this out, or will we bounce back over to the other group?
Go ahead and bounce back to the other group. I will be amidst whatever the heck is going on outside my tent. Ah, memories.
Yep.
This brings back memories.
This fight is not going quite as cleanly as they'd hoped, but on the other hand, the main fighting force now doesn't have to worry about their top two fighters, and can probably clean up whatever they're dealing with. This also means the primary party is not in danger of running into either of these two forces. Bad
Good
news.
for us.
Bad news. The senior paladin has probably made his way to Lavinia.
Yeah, I could go and help Lavinia, but not sure I would be very much help.
Well, at least the head knight is a. I mean, I don't really know how he's gonna deal with. Even if that janitor unit doesn't return to battle, 7 people aiming grenade launchers at him. That's a tough sell, buddy.
We'll see.
Especially in your damaged power armor.
We'll see. When it comes back around to me, maybe I'll rush in to go and help our giant proto friend.
Well, the
But-
problem is that she's on the roof of the factory, so unless you've got great climbing and or jumping ability, getting there in a timely fashion is going to be difficult.
Yeah, true. We'll see. Enjoy your combat, gentlemen. I am in danger. Ha 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 ha.
Hee hee hee.
Well,
Good luck.
at least the protogens don't really spare costs when it comes to armaments.
It is quite lucky that Sprocket hasn't seen the janitors with the grenade launchers, or else he would be asking for one very, very quickly.
Oh. They don't have precision, so they not really. So they can at least guarantee the hit through other means.
Exactly.
So back over to the other group, who is successfully jumping 2 squires in the sandstorm.
Well, we certainly had mild success at first. Haven't taken either of them down though.
Yeah.
There was a bite. And a blast.
Kaboomba.
There was a bite and what was essentially a stab. It would have been slashing damage, but necrotic.
So I guess we should roll initiatives.
Oh, you already rolled initiatives, I believe, last time. Oh, wait, they didn't. Ah. Yes.
I mean,
roll
I
initiatives,
see that we
please.
have initiatives, but
Right, you were the only two that were going because the others were behind.
yes.
Yep. Not super far behind, just like a tiny bit.
Yep. So I suppose the rest roll initiatives to join this battle, I suppose, if you want to.
But did I really roll 2 ones?
I don't remember it being that bad.
I don't think we rolled initiative last time. I think those are leftover initiatives.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because we can't see the chat log.
Roll another dice. Damn.
Ew.
Roll another dice, Sprocket. Oh my god. All right. Both Venro and Sprocket roll another dice.
Another one.
Okay.
What's
Steve
mine?
Venro rose a 2. Okay.
Venro actually stays exactly the same.
Oh,
Oh my god. Lucinia. Okay. All right. Izul, go forth.
so have we also entered the combat, or are we just kind of?
Well, we were only like a little bit behind, so you could probably enter it properly with like a movement or two. We were literally only like a tiny bit back.
Though I don't know if we actually alerted you guys. Did we?
I think you did because talking was a free action.
Right.
Okay. The Isel will move towards the one of the enemies. That'll probably be his turn. Unless he can reach them.
I think it's possible. Because basically you were still moving.
So I could get there with a standard action.
Yeah, I'll allow it. They can't see because of the sandstorm, so you can actually get quite close.
Okay. Aizo is going to attempt to hit them with his axe.
Oh boy.
Says comfortable, so
Immediately going murderous.
I should have gotten the I did this. But then again, I didn't expect to roll the top initiative.
It's early game. It ain't like we're going to have vastly different.
Yeah, true. Wow.
That is a very bodyable looking attack.
Or a vigorable. To make the
Double
fives
vigor,
count.
yeah. Double vigor on the first attack at combat, not wasteful at all.
Which vigor do I have? Only one. I think I'll attempt a body. This becomes 3 plus 1 because of the 6. Oh wait, no. We'll just do. Actually, yeah, plus 1 to. You know what? I'm just gonna accept it for now. 2?
Well, I have excellent news. You're attacking the one that they focused on, yes?
Whichever one was closer to his location.
Then pretty much yes. Thanks to hit stun, because they've not gotten their turn yet. You hit!
What is their relationship to slashing?
Weak, actually.
Eight physical slashing.
Woof. Isol has some pent up rage.
My word. I believe that one is gone now. Yeah, no, they aren't given armor because they're squires. Not really. Not armor that matters.
In the immortal words of the Fallout show, which is just, we have plenty of squires we can send you.
Yes.
I guess you could say that he was scribed.
Damn.
I mean, I could have gone with the
He
worst.
was,
Unsubscribed.
I'm pretty sure he was written off there.
Yeah, you could say his life was crossed out.
Oh.
And on to the hex.
All right. Well, Hex is just going to broadcast in short range on frequency, just going, please make sure you're out of the way. I am not good at slowing down or being quiet. As he is gonna go ahead and do a charge. He's gonna charge in there.
Oh boy.
Throw his weight behind an attack. Why not? He's big. He knows it.
Have at it.
I know we don't really have a proper map, but considering the ambush thing that happened, would I be considered flank? Actually, it doesn't even matter if I'm considered flanking or not. I'm hitting difficulty change max. So whoops, doesn't matter actually.
Get hit by a car, Scribe.
It's more like a freight train.
Wow, that's pretty meh. Anyway, does a one hit? I don't know how
It
much
does-
hit stun they technically have right now.
No. The one that had hit stun is dead.
Well, they both
This
got
one-
attacked already.
No, only they hyper focused on one.
Oh, they hyper focused on one. Okay.
Yep.
I thought they split up. Oh yeah, no, that's fine.
There is a party reroll, by the way.
Yeah, but I might soul the one first, depending on the result.
Right.
Does that hit? Does a one make contact? Do they have any amount of combat stats?
They do have combat stats, and this will miss.
All right, cool. Does a
Oh.
3 hit?
Yes,
All right, cool. Same relationship
Because-
with slashing.
because their light armor does not have the flexible trait. And yeah, still
Nice.
weak to slashing.
All right, cool. Can I get any bonus from momentum?
You may.
Cool. I'll just take like an extra dice then, I guess. And bonk. For 8 damage.
Wow.
I also expend 1 ammo.
Understandable.
He can't attack with it without it expending ammo.
Understandable.
It's a finicky weapon. On the other hand, that probably hurt. That probably hurt a lot, actually. And regardless, that is his entire turn. There you go.
He's
Okay.
alive, but not by much.
So just the second one there still.
Yep.
Oh, come on. There we go. Well, Venro's going to go for a bite. A chomp. A little bit of a, om nom nom.
Nom nom nom.
Nom 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 nom.
Give it a shot.
Does it hit?
It does.
Okay. What's their?
It was a very colorful roll.
They're basic, right? No types.
No, they are. They do have a weakness to poison.
Oh, okay, cool.
We found this out last time.
I couldn't remember. Last week I was also, just after 21-hour stream, so
Yes.
it's a miracle I remember anything from that session. So that's 7 damage up front. And in case they don't survive. Oh, no blight. But yeah. Did that finish them?
Yes, actually. That one succumbs.
Basicum venom.
And that was a very short-lived combat.
It
As
was.
well, they are just squires. Squires caught in an ambush with the most basic level of, yeah, sure, you can have some stuff, I guess. Equipment.
Considering normally they're just porters, I mean.
Yep. They're basically hirelings. If that much. And the scribe's tent is there's no further obstructions. And with the roaring of the sandstorm, they don't they probably don't hear you. Covers up yells pretty good.
Yeah, but there was also a gunshot there.
Also true.
Yeah,
So
but this is one hell of a sandstorm going on. So that's a
Oh,
big
I know.
muffle.
I just need to do due diligence and point out that there was a gunshot.
Yeah.
And the fact that there's
So
a
we're
lot
probably
of
starting to
gunshots
get
going
a
on.
little antsy. Like, the hell is that?
But they're not all storming out right now, so you know.
They are not. I don't believe scribes are supposed to be combat oriented.
What weapons were the squires sent to guard the scribes using? Like, what do they even have? Do they just have like a pistol or something?
They technically have both a pistol and a one-handed blunt weapon. Basically a baton.
Cool. So they're discount rent-a-cops.
Effectively.
Oh no, you guys killed Paul and Blart. Whatever will they do?
What'll you do? What?
If nobody's grabbing the batons, Sprocket will yoink them and put them in his tunic for safekeeping.
I was wondering if Sprocket was going to just eat them.
Maybe later.
Now, look, see, they're collapsible tubes, which makes them perfect for becoming shatter sticks.
Mm.
Fenrir's at least taking their ammo.
Yeah, I was about to say that was mostly why I was checking. They're probably light though, right?
Yes, they are. But you can get 2 unused clips of light ammo.
All right, how much you counting that as for Venro? Normally they're made in 20s, but I don't know what size
Clips.
you know
Mags.
clips they had for this, or mags, depending.
So we know they're using red 9s, since it's clips instead of magazines.
Let's just stick with how many bullets he got.
Ah, all right.
Yeah, sorry, I was being a nerd and I wanted to know how many shots they had so I could start counting them.
Fair enough. Let's say probably 10 bullets a clip, 20 bullets.
20
Yeah,
total? Cool.
That's an entire
Pretty
crafting
average.
session's worth.
Well, I guess next Venro's gonna go invisible and take a peek inside the tent.
All right.
Kind of, yeah, kind of doing the make it look like it's just the storm blowing it open rather than, somebody pulling open the flap, but
Understandable. Uh, Inside are the scribes, seemingly poring over some documents. However, there is also a member of the logistics crew with them, as they seem to be looking over the blueprints for the vehicle. And the senior scribe is present here as well, seemingly
So how-
poring over a different set of blueprints for what seems to be the factory.
so how many total are in there?
The senior scribe, 6 regular scribes, I believe, and 1 member of the logistics crew. So 8 people.
Okay. Is there any sign of radios or other communication devices?
No.
All right. He'll go ahead and pull his head out and relay what he saw to the others.
Pardon me if this is drastic, since our goal is most likely to save land or kill them anyway. Do we tie the tent shut and set it on fire?
I don't think that it's going to be. I don't think it'll stay lit with the. And he just gestures at the sand blowing everywhere.
I had the same concern when it came to that. That and it also very likely wouldn't be a lethal move, considering they can probably survive a little bit of fire.
Yeah, they'll just probably run out.
They also have blueprints in there that we may want. Such as for the vehicle, as well as the, it looked like the factory itself.
Was it like
Sprocket
a
puts his
knight?
lighter away.
Was it like a knight in there, or just another scribe slash support?
Well, he relayed what he saw. It was just 8 people, no knights. There were 6 scribes, 1 senior scribe, and logistics crew. So 8 non-combatants, presumably.
Yep.
Granted, we don't know. That elder scribe might be packing. Who knows?
It's true. He is a senior scribe.
So he's the one we target first. 8 is a lot, though.
Yeah, 5 versus 8. If I got lucky, I could probably kneecap a few of them in a single good burst, but not sure if anybody else can follow up with a room clear. How
Did
big's the
Venro
tent, by
see?
the way?
Did Venro see any weapons as well?
The senior scribe was wearing a cloak. He might have things under there, but no to the rest of them. Except for the logistical crew, he does have a tool belt. He might use one of the tools as a makeshift weapon if alarmed.
Okay. It looked like none of them had weapons except for the senior scribe and the logistics.
It.
I think we can take them.
Seems reasonable to me. How big is the tent, looking at it from the outside?
Quite large. Think a
Okay.
field operations tent.
Okay, so definitely not very small and narrow, so they wouldn't be that clustered up.
No. Especially since it seems that's potentially where they're keeping important documents.
Well, I'm not certain how well you'd be able to sneak in, Lucinda, because it was pretty well lit. At least I'm assuming it was. But I could at least go and get a bite off on the senior scribe. And then you all come in as after.
Is a bit risky.
If things start going a little bit south, I would recommend standing behind me.
I mean, really, if they're a bunch of pencil pushers, then we kill the head scribe. They'll probably scatter into the storm and end up, I don't know, falling off a cliff or something.
Well, yes. But if they happen to find anyone else, then they can warn them about us.
Hmm.
Which means we're going to have to hurry with this one.
All right.
How many entrances were on the tent?
Just the one.
Okay. And how sturdy is the tent? Like, is this a pretty good tent? Like, it'll take some
Yeah.
effort for them to cut their way out?
Very likely, yes.
Okay. I think that will be fine if I just go in first and you guys come in after.
In which case, let me check something I can do. Magic. No, that doesn't work. Okay, that unfortunately is seen only, so it wouldn't work. Well, good luck then.
Do you want us to wait a certain period of time, or do you just want to try and quietly send a message?
I plan on running in when I
Definitely
heard
not.
someone scream. Sorry.
I would say just, give me like 6 seconds.
Well, if that's how much time you want, that's how much time you'll get.
All right.
All right, so Venro's going to go ahead and sneak in and bite the senior scribe.
All right. With none of them expecting this, roll your attack.
Fine, I'll do it that way. Oh, that'd be a crit, right?
Technically, yes, as the derivation was effectively 0.
Gonna go with 1.5 times. If I can do the math for this. Fat. Oh, that's pretty decent. Oh, I forgot to ask. What's his relation with poison?
This one is neutral.
Dang. So that's only a 4 for damage. Let's see if my blight procs this time. Hey, it does!
Ooh.
Maybe.
Now for the application.
Yes.
Inject them with your snuppy juice.
Why do I not have that automatically calculated? How could I do this to myself? One second. I did a derp.
Welcome back, Azure.
Hey, welcome back, plushie.
Squish the plushie.
Actually, that would have stab on it. So that would be 3. Does that get past his soul save?
Tragically, no. He's a senior scribe. Unfortunately, he's got a little bit of soul.
Sad.
Just need to get some more attributes, then I can bump this up a lot. Oh well. That'll be it for Venro.
Will this be another initiative, or are we continuing the previous one?
I'm
think
good with
this
rolling
is a
new
new
initiative,
scene.
but yeah, it is a new scene.
Yeah, it about tracks
There
for how
we
my
go.
initiative's been going.
Hot diggity.
5, 4,
Oh,
3.
Sprocket wants to go.
I forgot to add the +1 to my initiative last time.
On the plus side, at least we don't have ties yet.
Yeah. So the 5, 4, 3.
Nice ladder order.
Let's go.
As I'll assume people are charging into the tent.
Sprocket will be running into the tent, yes.
Yes.
All right, movement is fine. Okay, yep.
Yeah, Sprock is going to run in there and go straight for the head scribe. Is there a cluster of not head scribes around him? For reference, Sprocket has a 10-foot melee conal AoE.
Unfortunately, the head scribe is off on at his own table with his own papers. There are no other members nearby him at the moment. The scribes are all, or the other lesser scribes are around a table together. You can get a lot of them, or you can attack the head scribe.
Right. You need to quiet them before they spread. Sprocket will go for the cluster. War crime
Oh
time.
boy.
It's only a war crime if anybody survives to tattle on you, right?
That's
So true.
that's the Fallout ideology, all right.
Exactly. And, eventually we'll get the perk, what was it called? Bloody Mess? That'll be on brand. Anyway, my order of operations shall be to use. I'm going to pick the closest scribe to Sprocket for this. He's going to be using his ability Spot Weak Points to increase his accuracy by 1. But the reason I have to pick someone close to him is it has a 10% chance to taunt Sprocket to the person he's choosing. Where's my D100? Okay, we're fine. He gets his +1 to accuracy, and then he is going to flash one of them, which is just quickly hitting them with a light from his eyes and then punching them. This is just a basic attack to give somebody a little bit of hit stun. That one will just be normal here. Yep, 5, 6. So it'll be 6, 6. Not 16. 6. This one is just a single, just quick action. Would a 2 hit the one closest to him?
Oh boy. Roll it.
All right. I just heard a oh boy. I wasn't sure if that was a yes or a no.
Yes, it's loud.
All right. It's not a very powerful attack, but it'll do 3. 3 light physical. And then on to the fun one. Sprocket is going to get out one of his fun little tempered sticks that shatter very hard when hit against a solid object, and then hit this guy with it. Well, the whole group. I am going to body those low numbers. Oof, that made life worse. Yeah, just because I want to make this work, I'm gonna soul that one.
Did you just body?
Oh, can I not do both? Sorry. Yeah, I just bodied.
Yeah, you can only use
Yeah,
one
you have to
type of
pick one
boost
and
at a
shoot
time.
and stick with it.
So
Oh,
you could
my
roll
bad.
another
Yep.
body boost. Well, nope, you can't, can you?
Why not?
Yeah.
Or just because I already did my one.
Yeah,
Well, because you could only do 2. Well,
Oh, then
you can
the-
body boost, but you'd only be able to roll 2 dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, wouldn't be able to be that one. Yep, my bad. So internalizing the boosts. Oh well.
That will be then a. Ignore the second reroll then. That'll be a 2 to hit this group in general.
And Jeff?
Now, is this a physical attack?
Yes, it is physical metal.
Hmm. All right. And the result is
2 in the end.
that will
Since
miss.
my body was worse.
Tragic.
You said that'll miss? Aw.
Yes.
Well, hecky Becky. Oh, that's my turn.
Oh boy. The senior scribe is not looking particularly pleased about this Night Stalker that appeared and bit him, and then this actual scrap pile, from his perspective, from the factory that came out to swing at him. Thou dare? So he's gonna be doing something about this, as he will pull back the cloak to reveal a gauntlet with a glowing circle in the palm. And he's going to try to grab you with it.
Oh no, do not the snuppy.
So he's just trying to grab me?
No. He's trying to grab Sprocket with this strange gauntlet.
Okay, just to make sure the
Oh.
positioning Sprocket went for the side group that was closer together instead of the head scribe.
Oh, right.
Not
Then-
to push aggro away, but just wanted to make sure.
Understandable. Then, yes, it said he will be going for Venro.
Uh-oh.
When the stealth build gets caught out.
Unfortunately, this man's a bit speedy this time. This man.
I mean, at least he does actually have some evasion and such, so.
Well,
Not that it helps much at this
well.
level.
Ain't that hilarious?
Oh no.
Did he botch?
I have
Uh-oh.
some excellent news, Venro. He botched.
Nice.
I guess the ones are here to play on both sides.
Yes!
You see, Ziv, this is how it
Sprocket
feels.
failed. Yeah.
This is
So
how
that
it
the
feels to
scribe
have the
could
luck
fail.
on your side.
I'll just say I siphoned mine towards you, Venro. I foresaw this coming.
The omniscient Sprocket.
So, here's what happens. He reaches to grasp you in his hand. What would you like to do in response?
Bite the hand.
I was just thinking he's gonna bite that hand.
Yeah, biting the hand. That is just the correct answer.
That is not a hand that's feeding me. I can bite it.
Absolutely.
So, you bite the hand, and your fangs dig into this strange gauntlet. And so, the energy that had been building inside the palm has run to a slight circuit failure.
Uh-oh.
Now, thankfully, by the grace of all mercy, not much was going towards that finger in particular, as it had been charging in the palm. And so it fires prematurely and directly into the floor. That's a laser glove. Laser gauntlet. Whatever. And he looks appalled that you have damaged his weaponry. Simply aghast that you have potentially ruined his personal armament.
Does this
Venro,
apply to taunt status?
He gets a wag and thus rattle in response.
I would like you to make a perception or appraisal check.
Absolutely.
Oh boy.
Happy snappy.
Ooh.
Well, I got the same amount of dice for either. I don't like that.
Mm.
But I don't want to spend resources. Hmm. Hey, chat. Hey, guys, can I use the party reroll?
All right, we had that.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't mind either way.
Yeah,
Go for it.
Eee.
Ugh!
Arg,
Oh,
arg, arg,
he's-
arg, arg, arg.
I'll at least soul the one, I guess. Okay, we got a 2. I'll lock that in.
All right. That made a crater in the floor and burrowed actually very deep. You
Oh!
probably don't want to get hit by that. Because I will inform you, this is a heavy energy weapon, meaning that it uses the mind stat. Good luck.
Well, it's, damaged, right?
Totally.
Sure.
Problematic.
He might he might not try to use it again while holding you successfully this time. Now, I'm not saying that it's a Spartan laser, but there was a somewhat something of a resemblance.
You
The
hear
real
crackly
question is,
bass of it.
how quickly can he fire it? Is the question.
It's true. This thing, much like many other ranged weapons, does need to reload. It is not infinite. Perhaps someone else can appraise this enigmatic gauntlet.
Hell yeah.
Sprocket would like to. I'm pretty sure the sound of the discharge set is for on end.
Yes, very probably. Even even the scribes are in more of a tizzy as, oh god, he's using it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And yeah, none of my scrap appraisals will go for this because this is a fancy piece of machinery for fancy pants people.
You see, this has an appreciable actual net worth, so you can't appraise it.
Exactly. Well, it's also not in parts yet. That'll be a 5 on appraisal. Just for a basic understanding of how fucked are we? Will this happen again? Is it going to be range? Just general, oh boy.
All right. Sprocket,
Yes.
something is strange about that gauntlet. Because it has a maker's mark on it. It is a maker's mark that you have never seen before, but it tickles some portion of your mind.
Would
That-
Sprocket have the time? Oh, go on, sorry.
Yeah. And set in the glass, in the palm, is a focusing crystal. Looking at this feels like it unlocks something. This weapon needs to recharge before I can fire again. So we can't do it in a row. So until until the recharge happens, you are not in danger of the laser. Second, it has 3 shots before it needs to reload. Problem: it's a line attack. It will hit its target and continue moving. Benro is very lucky that he made it point down.
Oh boy.
But this is not something that the Brotherhood of Steel has access to. Not really. Not in a resupplyable fashion. They found this.
Yikes. Would Sprocket have the time to relay a very short thing to the party during the scuffle here?
Of course.
Guys, kick his ass before he can shoot it again. You got a little bit.
All right. Well, I guess it is going to be Hex's turn, who's going to hear that and not have context yet. Because he wasn't inside yet.
I think it'll be pretty obvious who is being talked about, considering the smoldering hole in the floor and the giant glowing gauntlet.
Oh, probably. But, he is going to... There's a couple things he could do. But probably one of the best would just be taking a movement action inside and sort of blocking off the doorway, except for, letting allies through, obviously. And then proceed to just go ahead and take a shot. Because yeah, he could swap what form this weapon's in. So he's just gonna swap it over to being a ranged weapon. Unfortunately, the ranged version is less accurate, as it does not have comfortable yet. It will later, but right now it does not. As yeah, no, he's just gonna try and pop a shot towards the senior scribe to get his measure.
All right.
Meddling.
That will be missing.
Yeah, I kind of figured on that one. I don't feel like using any more boost, so because I want to keep the one in reserve. Anyways, that's going to be his turn. He could do more things next turn, but movement takes up some stuff.
Hazel is going to move into the tent. And then see the glowing gauntlet person. Oh, that's why. And then run up to and attempt to hit the guy with his axe.
Let's see if Isel turns one person into two again.
A 3 physical to hit.
It is not.
Oh.
And after hits them. At least 5.
Well.
Poor Tal is being a robot.
You call that role playing?
Yep.
I guess quick action then he'll trigger soothing warmth and end his turn.
It's the one that gives preventative, right?
Yeah, it just gives one preventative right now, but it's better than nothing.
Yeah, it is.
That's a 1/9 increase in my HP.
Well, anyway, we at least know that his evasion is at minimum a 5 normally. Or he has resilient defense. One of the two.
Well, hopefully, we won't have to worry about that as Venro bites the hand that bleeds.
Now with more hits done.
Yippee!
When have the neighbors gone over to Zim's now?
I apologize. What's up?
Your turn.
Your turn.
ADHD got the better of me. Wait, why is it not playing the thing?
Well,
What thing?
there's normally a little ding that happens when it becomes your turn in Fantasy Grounds.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm gonna bite him again.
We're currently testing to see what his evasion is, because after at least one attack went towards him, a 3 missed. So he's got like at least a 5. Normally, at least.
Well, does a 4 hit?
Physical?
Yes.
Yes.
And you said
Alright.
he's neutral to poison.
Yep.
At least a 5, not higher than a 6.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah, there we
8.
go. That's making up for it.
Very nice.
Let's see if my blight triggers. I got so excited when I saw the zeros, and then was like, "Oh shit, that's not 0, that's 100."
Oh,
That's the guaranteed to never hit right there.
After we get to attribute 10, then I'll have it 100 and have application and all that on it. But right now, I'm doing the best I can with the XP cap.
Understandable.
What are you going to do? I'm going to do the very best I can.
at least you could say you got 100 on a D100.
You
It's
did.
true. 1% chance there.
Well, no blight, but hey, at least 8 damage. That is full action, so off to Lucinda.
Okay. Well, she will be entering the tent. How far away is he from the entrance of the tent?
Hmm.
Ninja?
Let's see. I'm not very far, I can't imagine, since everyone had been around it. For effectively the charge. He had given you he had told everyone that he only needed 6 seconds to do his first action, and then everyone was gonna go and do whatever they were going to do. So probably
within short range.
yeah, very
Yep,
short range.
that's all I needed to know. Okay. Well then, Lucinda is going to hit him with some magic. And an action. It will be which dice was this again? 3, 4, 7. Okay. This one. That sucks.
Nothing.
Man.
That was a gross one to try and re-roll too.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, do I even want to make the attempt? I need to hit at least a 3, which, if not for the ones, I would have been fine at. Vigor is how I make 9s explode, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We'll do that. We'll make those 2 9s explode.
It makes the 9s act just like 10s, so that's +2.
Alright. 2, 9, 9. Currently +3 is my new current total. Alright, how does a 7 do?
Pretty good.
It wouldn't happen to be a crit, would it?
Let's see. This is still physical, yes?
Yes.
So close, but no.
Okay, so that means his evasion is probably base.
Yeah, it'd have to be 6 then.
Yeah, because if it was 5, I would have.
If it was 5, you would have crit. So it's a 6
Okay.
at base.
Haha, we have discovered information.
Yes.
Well, if physical versus ethereal, but we at least know his ethereal is a 6 or 7.
Which
whatever.
makes sense.
We're
He's using
narrowing
a
it
soul
down.
weapon.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna boost one of my ones. Solo 1. Which will, do that. It's an 8.
Good hit.
Okay. Does that put me at crit now?
Yes.
Excellent. I'm going to very much enjoy my 1.5 times. Let's. Damage is 2. Oh, 2 plus half willpower. Or no, wait, is it? The names of these always get me mixed up on which one does which. Plus gas.
What's the question?
I was trying to remember which of the skills it was damage. It's sagacity, right?
Yeah.
Triple checking.
Yep. It's your ability to cast. It's the
Yep.
it's the actual like combat casting one.
So that's going to be 3, and then 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 7 again.
Nice.
I guess I should have asked what his relationship with necrotic was, but I guess it didn't matter because we're 7s.
Well, it might matter if he double resists or is double weak.
True.
He is neutral.
Okay. Well, then that'll be 9 necrotic damage.
Woof, woof, woof.
Good hit.
I mean, that happens when you roll 3 10s. Hell yeah. And then that will be my turn, because I don't believe I have anything quick. How many words can I put in a quick action? Okay, quick action. I can do more than one spell, right? As long as the other one's not a damaging one.
It depends if it's offensive or not.
It is preventative HP.
In that case, yeah, you're good.
Okay. Then we will short range protection for power cap is only 2. So Vinro, enjoy your 2 preventative HP.
Thank you.
And that will be my turn.
I'm doing medic-y things in a medic tent. Medically medic-y things. Yes. I'll end my turn. Sprocket. Sprocket.
The voices were speaking to me. All right. So I do have a quick question for Enja here. The group of minor scribes Sprocket was accosting in a very, just in a failure way. Do they look like they would take actions of opportunity if he were to turn and try and attack the head scribe instead?
No, they seem more intent on potentially trying to run away out into the sandstorm where they might be able to escape you.
Does the head scribe look like he's taken a pretty good beating from the group?
He is damaged, but he's still looking like he's got plenty of vim left. Or at least pretty far from death.
If it helps, you could say if he's above or below 50% of his like positive HP. I think the term we settled on for that was staggered, funnily enough, but yeah.
Oh, he is not staggered.
Yeah, no, that weapon changes all the calculations. Sprocket's going to redirect himself towards the head scribe, and we're going to just be fully surrounding him, definitely not lining up like lemmings. And then I'll be movement, and then Sprocket will then be using his quick attack first. I'm just about how far was the group of scribes from the head scribe?
Repeat the question?
Oh, how far was the group of scribes from the head scribe?
Oh, a good distance, like potentially 20 feet.
Okay, then Sprocket will definitely have to use movement maneuver. And then that leaves us to do the quickie. And then neutral against metal and physical. Oh, neutral against metal, right?
That's correct.
Ah, explosion, you betrayed.
Mhm.
I'm going to soul that one. There we go. Does a 5 hit?
Yes.
All right. No. That'll be 3 physical metal damage. Oh,
All right.
wait. I forgot to apply the stab bonus.
Ah,
Would a 7 be a crit on the previous attack?
it would now.
Okay. Then it would be times 1.5, so we just add 2 more dice. Sorry, I'm still learning the crits and modifiers as we do combat here.
That's fine.
Okay, asking that was important. That'll make it a total of 6 damage. And then we move on to the normal attack, because that was just the quick action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Modify that properly. Wow. That'll be running through on my boosts, but this guy needs to just die ASAP, so let's go for it. Because, yeah, I have 3 soul in total, so I can do that. All right. I'm going to use another soul on this, and that'll be +2. Come on. Sprocket needs a new pair of shoes. Does a 2 hit after all the hit stun stuffies?
Yes.
Physical. Perfect. All right. And then this one hits hard. No, it does not. Anyways, the quick jab did 6 damage. This one does 1 physical damage. And that'll be Sprocket's turn. He walked up to the guy, flashed him, punched him in the gut, and then hit him with a bit of rebar. And now it's time to see what he does in retaliation.
Okay. Will that be your turn, or were you waiting on me for something?
Oh no, I said that was my turn. That was yeah.
Yeah, but you got to end your turn if you want to.
Oh shoot. How do I do that?
In the combat tracker, bottom left of it, click that down arrow. It looks like a little envelope.
My bad. It's my first time interacting with the combat tracker. Okay.
Righty. Whew. Let's see. The glove is still recharging, so he can't use it again. Now, remind me. A recharge, does that mean he doesn't get his second action, or he just can't use it twice in a
It depends. Does it have a cooldown effect on it, or does it have a reload?
It has a cooldown
All right.
and limited uses with the reload caveat.
Okay, so basically every time he uses it, there's a cooldown, and once he's used it a certain number of times, he also has to reload.
Yes.
Okay. In that case, the way that it works is per cooldown rating, it'll eat up another standard action on the following turn. So, if, for instance, if it has one rank of cooldown, one of his standard actions is automatically eaten up. If he has 2 cooldown, 2 of his standard actions are automatically eaten up on his next turn.
I see.
So then if he has
So he's-
3, then 2 standard actions this turn and then 1 standard action next turn. It works like that.
Got it. So one standard action this turn.
Yep, if he has cooldown 1.
Yep, just one. Just cooldown 1. All right. The gauntlet hisses as steam escapes. But he's going to reach into his cloak with his other hand to shoot. Who is he shooting? You know, Lucinda, actually.
Can Isel attempt to do an attack of opportunity since he's firing a range shot?
Yes, you may.
I'm pretty sure
Oh,
Sprocket,
who dropped?
Isel, and Lucian, or Venmo, they all get attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, all three of us do, don't we?
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Lucinda. Oh god, Viv got shot real life. The head scribe is scarier than we thought.
I'm pretty sure Viv in real life is immune to bullets.
That's fair.
I've met the man.
All right, so attack of opportunity on the senior scribe.
Yep, everyone who can make one, go ahead.
Absolutely.
I guess that would. No, wait.
It's his turn, so his hit stun
yeah.
reset.
Yep.
And this does not accrue any hit stun.
Yeah, because it's during his turn.
Yeah, I'm not
You got
wasting resources on that.
Yep. We'll go for this.
One, two, three.
We are very good at doing the ladders today.
I assume 3 does not hit.
It does not. It does.
Oh well.
Oh, Viv's
So
back.
Lucinda, you have an attack of opportunity.
No, Lucinda's at range as well.
Is the target.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
Discord crashed, so I did not hear that after the end of Sprocket's turn.
He shot
Basically,
it.
you're getting shot at. A bunch of people took attack of opportunities. They all missed.
Oh, okay.
There you go. There's a recap.
Well, that's great. I guess he really didn't like that damage,
Probably
or
not.
he
But
just,
that's probably.
or he just specifically hates Death Claws.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure he hates all of us.
On the plus side, at least you aren't getting hit with the laser gauntlet.
That's true.
that-
Okay.
That is not up yet. It's still hissing. It'll probably be up
All right.
next turn though.
Yeah. What's he? What's the damage? What's the attack?
Hasn't been made yet.
Okay.
All right. Oh dear. How does a 7 do? Okay, he low rolled. That's only 5 damage.
Ow.
Woof.
I'm gonna take a gander. Guess that.
What was that, Viv?
I said I'm gonna take a gander and guess that this damage is lethal.
Yes.
All right. Didn't like that, but here we are. All right. That's that much. Okay.
All right. Cool. Cool. Hex is actually going to think for a second and then go, "Hey, Isel, aim for his arm." And he is going to hold up his attack for a combo. Because the gauntlet's about to be up next turn, so, you know. And then besides that, take an aim action.
So the combo is a standard and a quick, right?
Combos are
Uh,
now just the actions that it takes for the base action.
Yep.
Okay. So in that case, Isel's first gonna attempt a strike. On the guy. What the heck?
Oh,
You know what?
the one
I'm gonna soul the one here because this will help us a lot with the combo.
Hey,
So that is currently a
currently a 3.
3, and then the explosion.
Yeah, that's still
3.
gonna be still good for the combo.
Yep, double
Does
hit
a
stun.
3 physical happen to hit? I'm gonna guess no.
It does not.
Okay, at least that's double hit stun from the strike.
Yep, 2 evasion hits done.
And then he is going to do the combo now by utilizing his weapon to
All right.
attack.
Gonna go for his arm like Hex wanted you to.
Yee.
All right, cool. Because what Hex is going to do is considering he called that out loud, what he's going to do is wait a second until after Isel starts swinging, because this guy is going to, move his arm out of the way and probably pivot away from it even, considering Isel's going to explicitly be swinging for his arm. So Hex is going to shoot at his pivot leg.
And swing.
Wow.
Wow.
That is aggressively bad, and partially why I
Wow.
wanted to save a boost die. As now that's a 4, and we know that'll hit. Because this is physical.
It will.
Cool. Do we get any bonus die from description?
You do. Take 2.
Cool. Do.
What is
What
his
is-
relation to
Sorry.
slashing?
In case it didn't come through. Neutral to slash.
Okay. And yeah, it didn't come through.
Yeah. What's his relationship with piercing?
Resistant.
Yeah, kind of figured, but now we know he's weak to blunt.
Oh, the true combos tonight.
Yeah, they've been brutal.
Yeah, I'm gonna willpower mine. Because that's just really bad. Well, 5's a lot better than 2. What am I working with here? I'm gonna use an EX boost.
Actually, yeah, I'll use my EX boost die as well on the 1. This is technically a mini buff.
Bonk down to 0.
Plus 5. Oh, I should have done
And
6. Well, that raised it to 6 at least.
And considering that this is going to be my big contribution for a little bit, I might as well. You know what? I'm going to be smart about this. I'm going to actually Vigor Isles. Because he has a lower difficulty than me. And we have the same amount of 9s.
That brings it up to a 7.
Yours up to a 7, yes. So 13 total. As I use my hoarded up resources that I've been saving just in case.
13 physical.
Woohoo!
We had to work to get it there, but that turned into a decent number.
Great number, really. As now he's staggered and quite unhappy with you.
Hopefully he's unhappy enough that he'll take a shot at Hex about it instead of anyone else.
He might do just that.
And then Isol, to end off his turn, will quick action Soothing Warmth again.
As long as you activated it once, you don't have to reactivate.
Yeah, you just have to activate it once and then it sits there.
Okay.
Just question: does Soothing Warmth just provide you go up to 1 preventative, or does it give you 1 preventative every turn it's active?
So you can only have one source of preventative health at a time. And it basically sets you, like in the case of Soothing Warmth, it's equal to Lucinda's, I think it was Presence.
Isol.
Oh, Isol's got it. Okay. So it's equal to Isol's Presence. And it'll just replace what you currently have if it's less than that. So
Okay,
when you
so
get
it
a new
refreshes
source
instead of stacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Or
Isol's,
if you've got a source from, like, say, Lucinda gives you 1 and Isol would give you 2, then you get the 2 instead. But
It's a replacement effect, and it's just whatever the highest raw number is.
Yeah, right now Isol's is just 1.
Thank you.
hey, when the only HP that matters is the last one, having another one helps.
Yep.
It does.
And his
By
aura
the way,
range.
for Venro, hey, Lucinda, you want to go at them together?
Yeah, let's go for it.
All right. Venro's going to be comboing.
Do they have to be the
But the-
same action type, or can they be different?
They can be different.
Yeah.
It just depends on.
Good.
It depends on, like, it's got to make sense on it. So, we're probably not going to combo with you doing a heal, only healing, but.
Oh no, I was just gonna do a full action.
If you
I
do a
know.
full action, then just keep in mind that both of your rolls for accuracy and damage will be at +2 difficulty.
Really?
Yep.
Didn't we
It's going down
decide
to
to reduce
+1.
that?
Well, yeah, but I don't think that update's out yet. I don't think that's part of the update that's out.
Okay, but if I do a standard action, there's
It's normal.
It's normal.
okay. Then it'll just be
case, with the combo, Venro's going to do a standard, and then for his actual turn, I'm going to go ahead and strike. Because,
Oh,
why
this
not?
guy.
We can't combo, or we can't crit him with the combo, but hey, I'm going to take a strike chance.
Well, especially because he's already been striked, and then he got comboed, so he's at -3. So if you strike him again, you have a decent chance at hitting. And if you do hit, then that's another -2 integrity.
Wow, does a 5 strike hit?
Yes.
Does it crit by chance?
I don't know if it crits.
No, he's only at
If it
minus
helps,
3.
hit stun is applied after, so he's at -3 right now.
Yeah. I don't know what is the original. Well, yeah, I guess you were saying it's at least 5.
It has to
Um,
be due to misses more, so probably around at least 6 on Imperial. But
It is 6, I believe, is what I
Alright.
figured out.
well, then here's the
you
damage.
do ethereal attacks that make it a little bit wonky, but
Super
narrow it
robot.
down a bit more.
Either way, there's the strike integrity thing. 3 damage.
Now he
One's
is
got
strike
some hit
integrity.
stun. I got hit stun and at least chip.
And integrity hit stun.
Can you
But yeah,
You're kind of
you are
robot-y.
still robot.
No, we hear the first syllable of every word.
Nice.
Well, here's Venro's accuracy part of the whatever combo.
Oh, that's good.
That's about what I expected.
Yeah, but you add them together, so that's a 7 total.
Yep. Which the 5 hits, so that definitely hits. He was neutral to poison.
This is just power short range necrotic again.
Ew.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'm willpowering that.
Oh.
Hey, got some 9s.
Could Vigor push that?
Well, first getting rid of the 1. You know what? Sure. I do not want this guy getting that thing off again.
Oh my gosh, these rolls.
All right, we're just gonna use a willpower. We
Is there
are
a dice jail for the tabletop?
re-rolling with my willpower.
Way better.
Way more better.
So it looks like a total of 12 physical damage, right?
I'm seeing 13.
Where do you get 13?
3 plus 4.
A miss. Not enough ale.
So you rolled 2, you sold the 1, so that makes that a 3. Plus 4 equals 7, plus 5 equals 12. You're correct.
Okay.
Oh, Fizz, damn.
We got a reroll. Nice. I'm still sitting on an extra dice, too.
I still got 2 more willpowers. So
Casters.
I am
casters
out
and
of vigor and willpower and also boost dice.
Yeah, I've got 2 vigor and a willpower, so if he's not down by this, I'm gonna spend it all if I don't roll like absolute trash.
The man is still up and ready to keep being your problem.
At least his evasion has to be stupid low.
And then Sprocket comes in with the metal chair.
Yeah!
Well, ye old time to self buff as my other standard action. So that's going to give me that. Cool. And after that, I forgot to write the thing. What does this do? Bum. That cost me. Right? Cost me that much. Oops. Which means I have that many left. Okay. Yay, magic, making me think.
There's a reason we tell people that it's strong, but it's kind of for advanced uses instead of it just being like a lol lamau I cast fireball.
Well, that's why I've picked
Yeah.
up other stuff so I can do nifty things.
Yeah.
Is there anybody who is not in range of Isel's preventative HP?
Me.
Hex.
Hex?
Hex isn't.
Hex is also isn't here, I don't think, right?
Hex is here.
No, Hex is here. RGB isn't.
Okay.
I was going for the meme.
Fair.
Yeah.
Well,
he went for
here-
the meme, so I instead of saying I just went Hex.
Well, congratulations, you get a preventative HP from my
All right,
short
cool.
range protection.
Cool. I will note that down. I will likely be needing that shortly.
Yep.
Marked.
Hey, that might be the difference between life and death for you.
Right.
Yep.
Dr. RGB is currently pulling a piece of shrapnel out of somebody's shoulder and will pass the turn. Sprocket.
All right, time for Sprocket to hit him with the metal chair. Except it's rebar and not a chair because Scrounger doesn't work unless you move, and I'm not using a movement action. Sprocket's going to spot weak points first to improve his accuracy by 1 step and see if he taunts to the head scribe. He does not. That is good. It did not show in the chat. I rolled an 81. Why did you not show? You did last time.
You got to roll it in the box. If you roll it outside, it doesn't show.
That's exactly what it was. Well, thankfully, still fine. It's only a 10% chance. And then we are good there. Accuracy goes up 1 step. Sprocket's then going to use his quick action to do the flash with a punch, which will have +8 right now. Sorry, +7. And then relationship to metal was neutral. Youch. Before I do anything, does a 2 physical hit right now?
It does now. It does.
Does now? All right. And then this is just the baby hit. Horcha. Okay, that'll be 2 physical damage. Sorry, that'll be 2 light damage to this guy. Sorry. I keep thinking it's metal because everything else is metal except for this one.
Yeah, but the physical / ethereal doesn't matter for that, but yeah.
Yeah, physical light. All right, so that'll be 2 fizz. All right, and then we go on to the main attack.
That might crit.
That might crit.
Yeah, does a 5 crit?
Yes.
Beautiful. So we'll increase the number of dice rolled by 50% post construction. So that'll bring 7 up to 10.
No, 7 up to 11.
Yeah.
Oh, up
round
to
up.
11. Hell yeah, round uppies. Okay. And then so vigor would give me +1, +2. So Sprocket's definitely going to Vig to bring that up to 6. And then for the exhaustion ones, are we able to stack them like the typical boost dice? Nope, it's just one and done.
It's one and done. There's a feat for willpower that lets you willpower the same roll twice, but there isn't one for vigor on that.
Got it.
So if you want to gamble for better, it would be better to willpower in order to try and gamble for a higher roll, or something that you can vigor more.
Yeah, because vigor would give me 1 explosion plus 2 6s. So minimum
it's
+3,
or.
bringing it.
Or.
It's or? Oh, it's or,
or.
not and?
Not and, it's or.
Let me swap to that tab just to double check what I'm reading.
Yep. Over crit, you get and.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, not and, well, you get and on both versions of it, but you know.
Yeah, this is for the Vig change, right?
Yeah, this is vigor. So it might be better to, if it's more gambly, but you might get a better result or a more vigorable result if you willpower. But you could also alternatively get something that you can't even vigor.
There is a party reroll
So you can do
currently available.
Got it. So I can do both willpower and vigor.
Yes.
Yes.
You can mix and match those. You just can't do the same one multiple times. Otherwise,
Okay.
what someone would do is they would get like 5 vigor, build up a full action nuke, and then vigor the same power damage roll like 7 times.
Makes sense. So do we think with everything we've done before, a 6 would be enough to put him down, or do we gamble it?
His integrity's looking rough, so this is a really good chance to deal a lot of damage.
Gamba.
Okay, so let's gamble
you're
it.
almost guaranteed to be doing close to true damage at this point.
Okay. Are you okay if this willpower roll sucks that I use the reroll on the group?
Yeah.
I'm fine with it.
Doing
All right.
willpower first.
Yep.
Right. That does mean that your vigor is back. That is way better.
So much better. Yep. Okay.
And there's 2 9s to vigor in that.
Yep.
Yep, 2 9s. So that is 1 willpower down. So that's 1 exhaustion in my will gone. And then I will use vigor to then add +2. So that makes it +9. And then I get to roll 2 more dice.
Yep, don't forget to change your crit range because you're choosing the crit range. So that's the second and third 10 changed to 9s.
Yep. Okay.
You didn't change the second one.
Oh, okay. So then we just roll 1 more then.
Yep.
Yeah, you need to roll 1 more.
Yep. E9, S9. Wait. All right. But 11 physical metal. This one was a really, really sharp piece of rebar. Yeah?
How would you like to bring him down?
So Sprocket keeps these sticks of rebar on his back, and the ends of them are just covered in concrete. Sprocket, inspired by how much of assholes the Brotherhood of Steel are, is going to keep beating this guy with this stick of rebar with concrete on it until there's no more concrete left on the stick of rebar. And it's probably bent a little bit. This is full blunt force trauma to like the back of the head and back of the torso.
By the power of Rebar, I smite you.
By the power of Rebar.
How about you text-stealing assholes pick on people your own size?
I'm pretty sure that's against their weird religion.
They're always punching down. It's practically a rule.
Anyways, we still have those ones to deal with.
The scribes
Yeah.
are fleeing to the best of their abilities.
Hex is standing in the way of the door.
Oh, that's a problem then.
Remember how I said he was going to stand in the way of the door? Yep.
Oh yeah, he is an excellent blockage.
That's why
Hex
he
is now the
stood here
door.
instead of getting close to stab the guy. Very minimal chances of anyone escaping if he's just standing in the way.
Do we need to turn the camera away as war crimes are committed?
I'm
This might
not
just be a-
expecting much of a fight from any of these guys. So
Just all of us turn towards the scribes and then fade to black.
The question is
Hey.
if we bother taking the head scribe alive, because I don't know if he survived that. I know he's
Oh, no,
definitely
there
at
was
least
no-
unconscious.
There was no surviving that. Sprocket
Alright,
went
cool.
murder mode.
All right.
Take his gauntlet.
Oh yeah.
That's a light type thing too. So you can extra grab it and try and integrate it.
Sprocket will be in the market for some upgrades once we're no longer in war.
Fair.
X is just going to when it's all over, is just going to start quickly gathering up as much of the actual blueprints and texts and other things that are just laying out in the open here.
Understandable.
I don't know if anyone else wants to initially do things with Aftermath.
Well, Lucinda doesn't really know what's valuable, so she's going to rely on either Sprocket or Hex to tell her, hey, carry this.
Sprocket
What?
wouldn't be the best with the blueprints. He's going to be focusing on getting like the glove and the actual physical equipment inside the tent that's useful, so he can direct you there.
Understandable.
Hex is going to think for a second and go, Lucinda, you're good at figuring out how to get into and look through nooks and crannies, right?
More or less.
All right. In that case, go ahead and see what they might have hidden around here.
Okay. What am I rolling for this?
That would generally be like an investigation or something. Perception and
Investigation. And I have 2 in perception, 1 in investigation.
Investigation is usually better for finding hidden things.
Fair.
But hey, you might be able to get your get any maid related specialties to apply, which is why Hex phrased it the way that he did.
Checking to make sure that things are kept in properly secure location.
Yep, literally asking Lucinda if she could check to see if they cleaned up.
Yeah, sure.
Or if anything is notably out of place and not cleaned up. Like finding a random ass thing underneath one of the desks or something that's not supposed to be there, out of place, unclean.
Correct. So, am I able to get a bonus die for this?
Yes.
Excellent. So this is going to be not the best roll, but it is a That is a 10. I rolled into a 10.
Just win.
Yeah, just one.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be a 5 investigation. 5 5 logic. So logic mind logic innovation.
All right.
Or investigation. And
I have some great news, Lucinda.
oh boy.
The papers that the head scribe had been looking at are particularly interesting, actually. But there is a compartment in this tent that was actually hidden.
Ooh.
That you end up discovering.
Is it locked?
It's not.
We are opening that sucker.
Yep.
What do we get? What do we get?
It's a journal.
Ooh. She's gonna look at the first page to see whose journal it is. There's usually a name, right?
Yes, usually. But here's where the confusion may come in. As it looks like it was printed, every letter is in a very organized font, but the spacing is slightly strange. The letters are too large. Just ever so slightly different. Like if someone printed in size 14 for some reason.
Yeah. She does not like this.
It's peculiar to say the least.
But does it say who it belonged to?
No.
Hmm.
Except instead of saying who it belongs to, it will be marked Testing Facility 3312 Prototype B.
3312.
So, did I miss something and combat's over?
Yeah, combat's over.
Chip,
Oh, okay.
Prototype 1B.
Yes.
Sprocket beat the scribe's head in with a rebar stick with concrete, and we basically fast forwarded because the rest were nerds who can't fight.
Fair.
Yeah, there's a mosaic
Um,
pixelated censorship bar over the corner of the tent where their bodies are heaped.
Yeah.
Yep, Hex is grabbing up all the blueprint stuff. Sprocket is looting the main guy's bodies, or main guy body, and potentially going to the secondaries. Lucinda was sent around to search the nooks and crannies for hidden shit and found a drawer that has a book in it.
A hidden compartment specifically that had a funky journal in it.
Venro, for his part, will be studying the blueprints for the vehicle. Since the original plan was he was going to try and drive it.
Yep, Hex will leave that one out for him. If they're
I
around.
guess Isel will be keeping a lookout to see if anyone is approaching the tent.
A little hard to tell in the sandstorm, but doesn't look like it.
Lucinda is also going to carefully collect up all of the papers that the head scribe, the senior scribe, was messing with, and adding those to the her pack with her with the journal. We can sort it all out when we get out of here. Hmm.
Oh no.
Oh, that's botcherific.
Oh
Wow.
no.
That is aggressively botched.
Can I use the party reroll?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'd love to have the boost die, but
This is
This
kind
is
of our
kind of
secondary
important.
objective.
yeah, that's better.
Okay. I'm not kidding. I was going to have you bite the bite the blueprints.
That's how you absorb knowledge, right? You just eat it.
Bites the blueprints in confusion.
You absorb the blueprints into your fangs.
My fangs now know how to drive. Unfortunately, they cannot communicate how to drive.
What a tragic shame.
Well, either way, that's 4 for him studying this.
A timely reappearance. The dungeon awaits.
Kieran Snowden just resubscribed for 39 months. Razim Pat.
How very pleasant.
Hello?
Hello?
Okay. So, the controls are certainly going to be tricky as it seems to have been curiously designed to be operated while in power armor.
Yeah, that tracks.
Or by someone, or at least by someone particularly large and power armor adjacent. But with some potential preparations, still drivable.
These people have never heard of WD-40.
Unlikely.
So it's looking like I'm not. Well, I guess like, is it able to be driven without, or?
You said probably with some workarounds.
It's gracious me. I'm back again. All right, what happened?
I was
Awkward
asking
silence.
if it can be driven without power armor.
Yes, it'll just be difficult.
Okay. Well, it'll be a little difficult, but it can be driven without power armor, but it is designed to be driven with power armor.
Well, the only two people here that are power armor sized is me and Lucinda, and I don't know how to drive at all. Lucinda, do you know how to drive at all?
Does she have navigation? No. No, I'm not a chauffeur. I'm a mate.
All right. Well, I have an idea then. How about we ransack this camp a little bit in order to try and find out where they've been repairing the power armor at, and see if we can't grab you some shells.
Venro in power armor. Hell yeah.
To be fair, he's not saying to get a working bit of power armor. He's more talking about like getting the scrap shells so that way you can at least fit.
Venro in power armor. Hell yeah.
Section 8 power armor. What are we, Bethesda?
Bethesda?
No, that would be session 1.
Oh, very fair, very fair.
Yeah, that's true.
We just wandered around the open world for a little bit.
We did our first mission and got power armor. That's how that works.
I was
Yeah.
still so unbelievably shocked when I started playing Fallout 4 and immediately got power armor.
And
I
it's
was like,
not
wait, what? Isn't this supposed to be difficult to get?
And it's not like it's been neutered. It's just like actual power armor.
Yeah, it's even stronger than in other games by like a ton.
And
Yeah,
unfortunately,
that's
the
because it's a
way the
full
game
suit.
is designed, you kind of have to use it all the time. Otherwise, you're playing on extra hard mode.
For no
Like
reason.
it would have made sense if they went like, here's power armor. You can run it for about 2 minutes before it falls apart around you. Go fight that death claw. You aren't getting this afterwards. That would have made sense. But no, they just fucking give it to you.
Incredible.
Yeah, power
What
armor
an
with like
idiot.
basically no charge. It's completely screwed up. Like that would have been the way.
What an
I have had
inspired.
no issues with finding enough power cores or whatever they're called.
Yeah, you could find
power
them in
the
random garbage.
armor.
You can literally find them in garbage piles.
Also, do you report Guru to the Time Police? They've played Fallout 5. That shouldn't come out till 2068.
That's optimistic.
Send him to the time, baby.
That's optimistic there.
Sorry, you're right. Fallout 5 happens canonically in the same year it would happen in the world, like 2252.
Cool, so it'd still be canon for this, because in this we're in 2300.
Hell yeah.
At least I think we were in 23. We were in 2300, right?
I think so.
Like exact. So that
Somewhere
way we're
vaguely
post-canon.
after.
Well,
Well,
when
'cause,
did
like-
you decide to place this campaign there, Enja? Most of the games take place, I think it was 2277 ish. Wasn't
Uh,
it?
I think he said somewhere after the events of Fallout 4.
Yeah, it's after Fallout 4 for sure.
yeah, Fallout 4 happens in like 2287, and then the TV series happens in 2290s somewhere, like mid 90s, and we're after that. So, we're yeah, 2300. I think that was what it was.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So yeah, we can look forward to Fallout 5 in the year 2300.
Hell yeah, I won't be alive for that.
Yeah, you're not Mr. Housing it up.
Sprocket, didn't they say as long as you eat within your proper diet, you can live for a very, very long time?
True. According to what they said, I'm already probably a couple hundred years old, which is existentially dreadful, considering I only remember about 25-ish of those years. The first 2 years were a blur. Relearning language and time and mathematics is difficult when you're already a fully grown being. But yeah, can we put me in power armor? Like, we might have to put like sticks in the legs for me to reach the pedals at the bottom, but I think that'd be fun.
If it makes you feel better, from what I remember, their power armor stuff, you'd need a little bit of help, but you wouldn't need that much help.
Actually, it is one of the few really cool details in Fallout 4 is like there is somebody who is a double amputee in the legs who uses power armor for their legs. So it's doable even if you're short.
Yeah. It's more about Hex being like having to rattle around his memories a little bit to go like, hey, wait, am I right about this?
Anyways, the world's not
Because
ready
for some
Sprocket
reason,
and power
all
armor.
of the robotic beings in this campaign have memory issues.
Of different varieties. It
Well,
sounds
yeah,
as if that's
fine.
a very common theme in Fallout for robots to be existing far longer than they should be and having memory issues due to it.
That's Fallout.
Ba-ba-ba.
Yeah.
Did you want to do your cutscene now, Enja? Because we're getting
Sure.
close to time, so this would be a good time for you to close out with a cutscene if you wanted a cutscene.
It's true. Not required, however, but we might as well. With back over in front of the medical tent. Power armor is some tough stuff, and it can take a lot of abuse, but it can't keep taking abuse ever so one-sidedly from multiple sources. The knight does. It's a valiant effort, as he will be displaying his abilities even under repeated constant fire, and he will take out 3 janitor units, or at least as much as he can, as they are effectively cleaved in twain before he finally stops with the suit literally erupting into flames and falling to pieces around him. He collapses in, and there is the smell of burning circuitry, wiring, and meat. And even then, they shoot him for they shoot him again still. So, until they are definitely sure he is dead. So the scrap pile is now a scrap. It's a bit scattered everywhere, but they will then be dragging in 1 moderately injured one and 3 heavily injured janitor units. Because apparently bisecting them is not quite enough.
Well,
But they will need treatment.
Well, good thing I'm good at reattaching people to people.
The way you worded that means that you're going to take the different, the three different ones and turn them into a proto Cerberus protogen.
I don't know how badly injured their bodies are.
A proto-Serbigen.
A proto-Serbigen.
Okay, this confirms it. I'm getting into my Cerberus arc. All right, Sprocket's gonna have 3 heads by the end of this.
Man, the joke almost came out of my mouth. I managed to hold it back.
Let's go. I'm not going to be playing the only Cerberus.
But yeah, do you want me to roll the medicine check with all my surgeon stuff added
Go ahead.
for the whole reconstructive surgery? Hey, I finally get to roll something tonight. That means I finally get to use that additional die.
Woohoo!
I'm assuming both tent surgeon and reconstructive surgery apply here.
Yes, they would.
And then additional dice. Woohoo! Thank you for 10 dice. I got 2 boost dice and I see 2 ones.
That is very true.
Not like I'm going to roll anything else tonight, so... Wah! Have a 9.
Yes. You will be able to get them back into a recoverable position,
Neat.
as their pieces will be rejoining with each other. Though they will be needing to eat quite a lot after this.
As long as they're alive. I guess the question is how's Our Lady on the roof doing?
There is the sounds of combat, and eventually it does stop. With Gauss firing resuming into the sandstorm. Looks like she's doing just fine.
Is there a
Or
way
rather,
Go ahead.
potentially did just fine.
I'm gonna make my way up there to make sure she doesn't need any healing.
Understandable.
And make sure it's actually her shot firing off the Gauss gun and not some crazed paladin.
Shooting blindly.
Paladins are not smart.
That's true.
This is also a senior paladin who that like kind of automatically makes him at least a little bit crazy.
Yeah. Beware the ones that have grown old in a profession where you die young.
Well, either he's old or he has enough nepotism flowing through his brains, his blood to get his position.
It's true.
Either way, crazy and problematic.
And hopefully very dead. As much as I would love to lord it over the Brotherhood of Steel that a robot saved one of theirs from the brink of death.
You can make your way to the roof.
Yep.
As Lavinia's doing fine. However, something is slightly odd.
Oh.
Yeah. as her armor question mark seems to be bleeding. It's some portions of it seem to be just falling off of her like a liquid, melting almost.
Ma'am, your armor seems to be melting.
Yes, that was more than I'd expected it to be. So the armor is. It is surrendering all functions to go into full rest mode. I'll be needing to gather this.
Ah, understood. Are you okay?
Yes. I'll admit I didn't. From my records, they had something other than rocket boots. So when I had failed to observe vehicles other than the one, I had assumed they wouldn't be able to reach me in a meaningful manner.
Where is the paladin?
There, and there, and there, and there. As she will be pointing to various piles of scrap. However, there is an intact torso with a head still upon it.
Casually make my way over to it. See if anything's left of any of the pieces that are worth, taking.
Upon going to inspect, the paladin is dying, but he's still alive for now.
Oh, you're gonna hate me. I pick him up. I'm bringing this one to the medical tent. I am going to stabilize him.
Lavinia smiles as if this is exactly what she was expecting. Take care. I was planning to interrogate him actually. So I would appreciate that. This one seems tenacious.
All right, I'm committing a cardinal sin against this poor gentleman. I guess I'm rolling my EMT and surgeon stuff to stabilize him to make sure he doesn't die before I drag him to the tent.
This is a vigorable offense.
Yep.
Well, now he's just a tenacious nugget.
It's true.
Is 4 enough to stabilize him, or do I need to start spilling?
It's probably not enough considering he is a torso and a head.
Yeah, willpower.
Yeah,
all of his
that.
limbs missing.
you will need further.
Willpower.
There's some 9s in there.
Yeah, there goes my vigor. So that's 1, 2, 3. So 9, 9. 1, 2, 3 plus 3 plus 6. Oh, it just did not want to give me more.
Hey, chat, you want to do a difficulty down card on RGB? There's there's 3 6s in there that you could give him.
I mean, I guess technically, if I really want to, you know what? No, I know what I'm going to do then.
I may bribe you if you do a difficulty down. Chat.
If you do a difficulty down, you save me a little bit of trouble. But,
Ida
otherwise...
says okay.
Huh?
I said Ida said okay.
All right.
You could still bring out the the body dice.
I have no boosts right now.
Ah, understandable.
What I do have
Please,
is
and Boo. You forgot Boo.
Thank you, Haito.
Fluffy, good boy.
That's one, two more,
3.
three.
Or no, 2. 2, 3? Oh, I know, there was only 2. I thought
Yep.
there was a third. Oh, that was probably in the prior one.
Let's see. That puts me at 8. And then if I really want to throw something at it, what I can do, since I have the feet for it, is do a remedy. Which is, why is it not in here? There we go. So yeah, I'll just bite him and I'll give him a D10 healing to make sure he makes it through this. So I'll just roll a D10 to see, or to give him temporary HP that he can burn through until I can get help.
Understandable.
Why are you refusing to roll? Fine. Roll. He gets 10 HP and 8. 8 medical to stabilize. And if I can't stabilize him, hopefully he doesn't bleed out on the way to the tent. Or at the very least, gets him to the tent.
You can stabilize him with that much and your healing ability.
Fantastic. He'll have a fun time in a medical tent surrounded by robots who are going to make sure that he lives through this. I'm not
Oh,
being
he looks
malicious
like
in any way. It is my job to
Were-
save his life.
Were he conscious, he'd probably want to bite off his tongue.
Too late.
Say, this is how you turn a robophobe into a super robophobe.
I guess this is the part in time where we make sure that we, put the rubber things in his mouth so he can't bite off his tongue. Strap him down so he can't try and break his own neck or wiggle out of things.
Break his own neck on what? With what?
Don't doubt a desperate man.
I'm about to say, I've almost broken
wiggling
my own
into a
neck by trying
position
to
where it
stretch.
puts pressure on his neck and then, like, do that sort of thing.
I suppose I can see it. Just took some thinking.
So when he wakes up, he'll be surrounded by robots that just saved his life.
Yes.
Too bad his limbs are no longer limbs.
Yeah. No, he had a bad time, especially because he was softened up beforehand, so he came into that fight in not optimal condition. And his shield got blasted to hell. So that was also not functional.
I've got my daily dose of evil. I'm good. You can let the party find the vehicle. I'm currently looking down at a senior paladin that I'm going to make sure lives. And he's going to have to live with that.
Yep. I mean, honestly, with some negotiation and providing all the information that they wanted, they'd let you carry him out on a wagon, maybe.
I'm not sure I want to keep a pet.
But it is a Brotherhood of Steel member.
Would have to discuss it with the brother. We'd have to come to that decision whether or not we wanted a Brotherhood steel pet or not.
Yeah, I mean, like a pet paladin, I mean, the amount of taking care of you'd have to do for it. It's an option, though.
The question is, How spiteful are you feeling today?
Things to consider later.
There's always the option of removing his teeth so he can't, bite off his tongue. Don't need the rubber after that.
But then it doesn't make as good of a pet. He won't be able to feed himself. He won't be able to chew.
I don't think he'd be willingly eating at that point. He'll have to be force fed for every meal. Anyways, we're getting into super war crimes.
They would do worse to me.
So true, bestie. Also, I have posted the difficulty change bribe in the art share.
Oh. I expected the cutscene to take longer. There is 20 minutes left.
I mean, there's nothing saying we can't just end a little bit early.
Fair enough.
Yeah. See that else let you guys search for the vehicular.
Yes. Ah, right. There were other things, but the journal was the most interesting thing that was picked up. There were also the very strange blueprints of the facility that they are attacking. So
I
you might
believe-
have some questions as to literally how did you get that? How did these guys get that? Then again, there's not really witnesses to interrogate about that right now, is there?
Nope.
As the scribes are dead. Literally all of them.
Yep. Don't regret it either.
Rocket, wiping blood off his visor. No
Sucks.
regrets.
Sucks
Only
to
pain.
suck, losers.
Question:
Oh, well.
How Iso looking at his pit boy? How much time do we have left with the Sandmen sandstorm?
40 minutes.
Isol's gonna relay that to Hex, Lucinda, Sprocket, and Venro.
We're making
Alright.
good time.
I would agree. We're making really good time.
With that in mind, we could either take a quick breather in case people want to catch their breath after that, or we could head out immediately and try and see if we can't find that vehicle. Or the parts necessary in order to fashion up something for Venro in order to try and pilot it.
I would say we should try and get something to help me pilot it.
All right, well, we found one of their logistics people here. That means the other one has to be somewhere else. Probably busy repairing whatever it is. And if nothing else, their head scribe being taken out, all of these scribes and one of their logistic personnel means that they're going to really struggle keeping this operation going. Well, and two squires. So, yeah, let's go ahead and look around, see if we can't find where they keep their spare parts.
Yeah, I am a little worried if they're getting beaten so hard, whoever's in the vehicle might just decide to go one for one, so to speak. Open the hole at the cost of their own life in a reckless way. So we do need to get to that vehicle.
You do know the general layout of their camp. There is the command tent, the medical tent, the motor pool, the scribe tent, which you have effectively raised, the workshop, the mess hall, and the barracks tent, and the fusion generator. Where do you want to go?
I mean,
Run those by me again, please.
yeah, because I'm
All right.
thinking.
I'll put them in chat.
That helps.
Yeah, I think we probably should just go straight for the vehicle. I think between Hex and I, we could whip up something for Venro there just to make him fit in the power armor shaped hole in the vehicle. Probably wouldn't be as effective as the armor, but it'll do well.
I mean, if we go to the workshop, at the very least, it has the highest likelihood of having spare parts around. We don't need to comb through diligently or anything. But what we can do is try and find external parts, shells, things of that nature, that we can give to Venro with a little bit of supports on the inside in order to make it so that way he has a far higher likelihood of being able to actually pilot the thing.
I would say the workshop next, yes.
I agree.
I'm guessing the motor pool is most likely where the vehicle is.
Yeah.
That or
Although
we
if
keep
we
their
get
boats.
if we get a chance, I certainly wouldn't mind looking at their fusion generator or their command tent, but that's a lot riskier. They've probably got more than a pair of squires guarding those.
Sprocket's visor lights up at the mention of the fusion generator. You know, we could do the funniest thing with the fusion generator, depending on how big it is.
It's a blackout.
Well,
We could potentially just steal it, yes. But it depends.
I was thinking making it explode, but stealing it's probably smarter, yeah.
Stealing it would be better. That way we have a fusion generator, and they don't.
Very reasonable.
That's assuming that that it can be carried.
Well, yes. But all of this is depending on what we find anyway. If it can be carried, I'd prefer to steal it.
So for
Sprocket.
now, to the workshop then?
Yes, to the workshop.
Yeah.
Sprocket gives Venro a tap on like the small of the back. You know, if you're good enough at driving it, you can just use the vehicle to tow the fusion generator around.
This is true.
And I think that is where we can end the episode as the party is deciding on where to go. Or has decided on where to go, and we will start in the next area, the workshop.
Alrighty.
Combined GTA and GGG. Sorry,
Yep.
GTG.
I cannot wait until this guy wakes up and I get to do the cognitive test when he can't move. And then sit him up
The
and do the
cognitive-
rest of the cognitive test where I do the flashlight and the finger thing and he gets to see a robot treating him.
Yep. And the I know I put something completely random in there, but it's the one of the most funny I guess valid for current circumstances and fits them sort of thing, where it's basically just a little short where like a murderer loses their limbs, and then so the sheriff is asking the guy who had his family killed by him, just going, hey, so is this the guy who killed your family? And then the guy's trying to admit to it, going, yeah, do it, you should hang me right now. And then he goes, I've never seen you before in my life. Just playing dumb.
Lol.
Because lol Lamau, you get to live like this now.
I hope this guy's last name is Oblong. If his name wasn't, it's now Bob.
I think he's got much saying.
Oh.
What do you call him now?
We could call him Matt.
All right,
I
though.
also found an
Shall we
image
call
online
it
of the paladin and put it in tabletop spoilers.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. So, thank everybody for joining us so far on the stream today. That was Fallout Twin Cities Scar. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They're on the website, as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to help out the channel, that you can also do so by sharing the stream around, tipping to the channel directly, grabbing packs of cards to stream loots, or just coming by and hanging out. But for now, thank you so much for joining, everyone, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Remember, it's ethical and responsible to pull off the limbs of Brotherhood of Steel members off like bugs. Goodbye.
All right, that recording is out. Thanks for running, Enja, and thanks for joining, everybody.
Yep, over
I
on my
think
end.
we'll get 4 merits for this session.
Yeah, just make sure to
Or
write it in
gold
chat so that
doubloons.
way.
Over on my side, thank you all so much for watching. Going over to Razim. Drink plenty of water, take better care of yourselves. Have a wonderful night. Bye.